Yo, what is up guys, Tom's on here. We're back again with a new video. On today's video, I'm showing you guys the top 5 best modded crew colors in GTA 5 Online. And if you guys do like the one you're seeing right now, keep on watching to the end because this is one of the top 5 on today's list. And now, let's get into it. Now the first modded crew color on today's list is going to be called Neon Yellow. Now the modded crew color right here is probably going to be my favorite one on this whole entire list just because of how bright and shiny it looks like. Now to get this modded crew color, all you want to do is go ahead and copy the hex code you see up on the screen, which is the one with the hashtag that is called the hex code. And all you want to do is go ahead and copy it and put it into your crew, and that's pretty much it. Now if you do not know how to change your crew color, super simple, go to the description. I've already made a video on the top 5. Skip to the timestamp where it says how to change your crew color, watch that timestamp, and then come back to this one once you know how to change your crew color. But yeah, this is the modded crew color right here, and I highly recommend for you to go ahead and add an ice white per lesson. Okay, it just makes the color stand out a lot more better out in the sunlight. And if I would have to rate this modded crew color, I'd probably rate it 9 out of 10, and this is why it's my favorite one out of this whole entire list, just because of how bright and shiny it is. Now the next modded crew color on today's list is going to be called Sky Blue. Now Sky Blue is the same modded crew color you saw at the beginning of the video. So if you did like that glossy / 3D pink modded crew color you just saw at the beginning of the video, this is it right here. Now this is the modded crew color and how it looks like without any effects, just the color itself, no pearlescence, no chrome, nothing, right? This is it by itself. Now if you do want to make it look a lot more shinier, come over to your pearlescence right here and keep on scrolling down until you go ahead and find ice white, which is going to be at the very bottom, around like 75, somewhere around there, okay, between that numbers. Now if you do want to make it look glossy, same as the intro video, all you want to do is go ahead and put chrome all over your vehicle. So go put chrome for your primary, then secondary, then go back to your primary again, and then go and put on your crew and do the same exact thing for your secondary. So come over here and just go ahead and put on your crew again. And also if you do want to make it look better, go ahead and add a pearlescent as well. Just add the final looking touches to the modded crew color. And yeah, I highly recommend for you to go for this one with the chrome effect. I would say add an erase yellow as your pearlescent. It just makes it look a lot more better. But yeah, so this is the modded crew color right here. Is probably one of my favorite ones just because of how glossy it looks and just how good the modded crew color looks in general. Now the next modded crew color on today's list is going to be called Magenta. Now if you do want the most eye-catching, most outlandish modded crew color, it is going to be this one right here. And let me go and put it on real quick and show you guys what I'm talking about. Just look how bright and eye-catching this one is right here. It's like a hot pink, but not really. But yeah, this is it right here. I highly recommend if you just go ahead and put this one on. If you do end up like taking to a car meet, it's probably going to be catching everyone's eye just because of how shiny and bright it looks like. Now also, I highly recommend for you to go and put a lime green as your pearlescent, but sadly I do not have the lime green unlocked, so I cannot put on the lime green. But if you do have it, go ahead and put it on. It just makes the pearlescent look a lot more better. But for me, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the ice white just because it goes with the wheels since they're like white bennies and all that. So I'm gonna go and put it on ice white as my pearlescent. So I highly recommend for you to go ahead and put this one here on. And if you do want to add a glossy effect to it, same as a sky blue, super simple, go ahead and put chrome all over your vehicle, then go and put your crew on your secondary, then primary, and then that's how you get the glossy effects for this one right here. And it's probably going to be my favorite ones out of this whole entire list just because of how eye-catching it is. Now the next modded crew color on today's list is going to be called SeaFoam. Now the reason why I put this modded crew color here on today's list is because of Modern Warfare. One of the camos on that game is called Green Grass, and it's probably one of my favorite ones out of this whole entire game on Modern Warfare. I'll put it on all of my weapon loadouts, and this is why I put it into this list on today's modded crew colors, because it's one of my favorites on that game, and it just looks so good on how it looks like. Just look at it right there. It has that like green / teal effect to it. But yeah, now if you do want to make it look a bit more better and just like add that final touch to it, you can go and add a pearlescent, but I highly recommend for you to go ahead and add an ice white as your pearlescent. As usual, it just makes it stand out a lot more. Or you can go and put anything else, it really does not matter. But if you do want to add a chrome effect to it with glossy effects, go ahead and put your chrome first and then put your crew second, and then you get that glossy effect to it. But for me, I'm gonna keep it just like the SeaFoam it is, just regularly, no chrome, nothing added, just ice white and the color itself. And this is how it looks like out in the sunlight. Honestly, I'll rate this one 10 out of 10, one of my favorite colors on today's list. And something I did forget to mention, the glossy effects for this one just looks amazing, and you have to go and put it on. And now the last and final model crew color on today's list is going to be called Cherry. You know how to leave the best for last, and this is it right here. Let me go and put it on real quick for you guys. Here it is, and boom. As you guys can see, this model crew color right here is just dope looking. I highly recommend if you're going to put this on. I already have this on multiple of my vehicles before I start recording this video on testing it out. This right here is honestly one of the best ones in my list. I had to leave it best for last, and yeah, this is it right here. Now also, I highly recommend if you're going to add a race yellow as your pearlescent. This is it right here. It adds like a lava effect to it, I would say. But yeah, this is it right here. And if you do want to add a glossy effect to it, super simple. Go ahead and put chrome all over your vehicle, and then put your crew on your primary, then secondary, and then you get that glossy effect to it. So this is how the model crew color looks on the podium vehicle. Now if you do want to know how to make millions of dollars in GTA 5 Online, make sure you go and check out this video right here. And if you do want to know how to get the duffel bags in GTA 5 Online, check this video out right here. And Tom Zine, sign out. Peace.